A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I would be sharing a letter by the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine Collective. If you don't resonate with this, you can opt out and listen to some other video because there are 1000 plus videos on this channel and all of the messages are timeless, so they come to you as per your resonance. So please look through if in case you want to listen to something more. Let's get started now. My dear love, this happens, that happens, why this happens, why that happens, when did it happen, why, when, how, where. The 5 W's, who, what, when, where, why, and 1 H, how, has been ruling the minds of many people. These questions have troubled me also, especially after you and me got separated. I spent a long time asking these questions too. And after asking these questions again and again, I came to some conclusions. But before I tell you anything else, I want to tell you why I was asking these questions. What made me ask these questions? My heart was broken. Sometimes I feel maybe this heart that it keeps breaking must be made of a very delicate material. Probably thermocol, glass, clay, something that can break the heart so easily. If something is so delicate, something is so vulnerable, it will get broken, right? So then, why do we feel sad? Why do we all feel so sad? Why did you feel sad? I asked this question, why am I going through pain? What is troubling me? What is bothering me? And after asking those questions again and again, I kept reaching to a conclusion. At first, it seemed to be a conclusion that I didn't want to accept because it pointed a finger to me. It pointed a finger to me in such a way that there is something that I need to do, something that I need to fix, something that I need to heal, something that I need to work on. This delicate heart of mine has now become like a stone. How nothing can break a stone, I have become that. And it seems that the entry of God energy happens only in tough places to tough people. When we got separated, I thought that this is the best decision of my life, or this is probably the correct decision of my life. But I was wrong. But best decisions are normally not the best decisions, and that's how I learned my biggest lesson, that whatever I was thinking in my head or something that I was so confident about didn't really work out for me at that point in time. Going away from my truth, going away from my honesty. I feel that the reason why I was so close to you was because of your devotion and dedication. You were a beautiful, godly person till the time I knew you. And you were someone that I was probably not ready for at that point in time. That's what I told God when I was hurt, when I was crying, when I felt that I cannot reconnect with you because I was stuck in such a slime. I was stuck in so much muck. I was stuck in a trap. It was impossible for me to reach out to you. And even if I would have reached out to you at that point in time, you would have only thought that I was a bad person. I was a wrong person. Or actually, it was my own soul, because the way I had treated you, the way I had walked away from you, I forgot about you. In the worldly circus, I forgot about you. I got distracted from my path. I just wanted to be in love. I just wanted to do the right things. I just wanted to be myself. I wanted to be genuine. But I got distracted. And it was the world, the 3D world, it was offering me some things. Basically, it was offering me an easy life, easy things, easy everything, actually. But it was just a charade. It was just an illusion. What I kept choosing was not myself. I also probably needed a validation. I needed to be secure. And I felt that materialistic security is everything. I saw a dream, to be honest. It's hard to explain to me, but in the dream state, it looked very real. It was my own dream. I built up castles in the sky, in the clouds. It didn't have any base or foundation, because I feel that you were my base, you were my foundation. You came with a godly energy in my life, which I was embarrassed about, something that I want in my life desperately now, something which I need. You healed me from my past wounds. The illusion was very tangible at that point in time, and I feel that it was the face of a beautiful woman, a smiling face. It was like a smiling face, very endearing, and it was just pulling me through, pulling me inside, and I forgot everything about you. I was a coward because I knew that you would be hurt. I knew that it would give you so much pain. And you were not even wrong. Had you been wrong, had you been at fault, had you been a person who was not understanding or cooperating with everything I was saying, yes, for me then going away in the manner I did would have been the right situation, because it would have been good for my protection. But I knew that I was always keeping things to me. I was not giving you 100% truth. I was an opportunist. But I realized this later on, when the beautiful dream or the real life trap clutched me into it, and there was no way out. Trust me, I spent many nights, I spent many weeks thinking again and again, how do I get out from here? I was stuck from all places. I was burdened with responsibilities which I could not handle. I was burdened with loans. I was burdened with some legal problems. Even if those problems were not slapped on my face, I always knew that if I dared to step out from this arrangement, I would be literally held like a hostage. I would probably be living the life of someone who's kidnapped, like an open kidnap, like a social kidnap, a visible kidnap, because I chose it. I chose the life of slavery, and I gave my everything just for some money or a happy materialistic life. The measurement of happiness or success for some people is also that they want to remain lazy. They don't want to get up and take responsibility. They don't want to change anything. They just want to blame other people, other problems. They just want to make excuses. My dear, when I was in this trap, I kept thinking about you. I felt very bad. I realized my mistake. I realized that I had chosen the wrong thing. I had chosen the wrong path. I was not in the correct state of mind. Obviously, I learned my lessons after going through a lot of suffering, after I was in a lot of pain. For some time, I kept denying it. And that point in time, I looked at you living your own free life, enjoying yourself, inspiring people, being your own person. You did not choose to fall into the trap. You did everything that your heart was leading you to. You had surrendered to God, you had surrendered to Source. Well, you had always surrendered to Source, and you always told me that our love is precious, our love is divine. But I was so selfish, or I was in such low energies, that even though I knew you were right, even though one part of my heart knew you were right, the other that was connected to the brain and the 3D reality did not allow me to go ahead and follow you. And that is the thing I regret the most. That is the thing I feel horrible about. Sometimes I wish that I could meet you again. I could be with you again. Sometimes I wish everything would just be the same that it was when you were just a phone call away, which meant that I could call you anytime, I could talk to you anytime, I could look into your face, I could come to meet you even when you were busy. Even if you would tell me that you're busy, I would just meet you without your permission. That much space you had given to me, that much love you had given to me. But I did the worst. I took you to a very dark space where you could not even talk to me, you could not even call me, you could not even be around me. I literally did the opposite of what you did to me. And that's why I had to be in a jail for so long. Till the time I did not surrender. I surrendered my ego because I was trapped. That's the only way I can describe it. And then I knew that I had to do exactly what you had asked me to do when we were together. From that perspective, you were actually the only ray of hope, the only light. And I'm really impressed by you because you never took any unethical routes or any unethical paths. You did not walk on an unethical path just to be with me. You denied everything. You refused every wrong practice. And that makes you who you are. I respect you so much. I will always respect you. I do wish that things could become the same that they were, but I know that you have changed as a person, and I have to work very hard to even match up to your level. Because I had made you feel so inconfident, incompetent, incapable, unworthy of love, I was put into the same situation. And when I was helpless, the only person I could think about who would help me was God. And you are the person who led me to God. You know, this place, this planet, or this life, it's just like a city which has various roads. We can keep roaming around in the roads. We can keep going from one place to another. And I feel now that all of this heartbreak, all of this pain, all of this misery, everything that I've witnessed, for some time, yes, I was complaining because I was so scared of pain. I was so scared of pain that I thought about 100 things in my head. I imagined 100 problems when I was trying to get out of that situation, but I got out of it. Luckily, I got out of it. Scratchless, nothing happened to me. For some time, yes, I was seen as a bad person. I'm sure you know what I mean because you were also seen as a bad person. You were misunderstood by your own people, maybe by other people. People thought that you are helpless. that you can't do anything, that you are weak. They thought you're a weak person. They thought they could attack you. They thought they could abuse you. I went through the same. And I respect you because I am so inspired by you, so mesmerized with your courage. It is your courage and it is your positive energy that actually helped me. It showed me the path that if you can do it, I can do it too. Or actually, it was not just you can do it and I can do it. No, it was more like I remembered everything that you had told me. Your intuition was very spot on. Extremely spot on. You would talk about dream world to me. You would talk about intuition. You would talk about meditation. You try to teach me every good thing. You talk to me about food. You talk to me about healthy life. You talk to me about fitness. There were so many things that I just felt that it should be ignored because this is not anything big or anything new. These are just words that keep floating around. But you don't just say things that float around. You do it. You have done these things. You live a lifestyle that makes me want to get up every day and do something good. I just want to be on your level. I just want to be someone that you also look up to. Because I'm sure you remember me as a douchebag. You remember me as someone who did not respect a loving heart. But when I look at everything in total, when I look at the whole picture from a bird's eye view, that particular perspective gives me something to cherish. And I feel that all of this understanding that I have is because of that phase of separation, of being alone or being away. And it was actually not separation from anybody else, but it felt like separation from my own self. I had to come to terms with reality. I had to come to terms with things. I had to be confident. I had to enjoy every single day of my life. I had to be in the present moment, not always be scared of what's ahead or what's gone. So when I look at the whole picture, I feel everything happens for a reason and everything is great because it has taught me so much. Thank you, my love, for listening to me. Thank you so much. For always being a well-wisher of mine. Thank you. So this is where the letter ends, my dear friends. I will see you soon in another one. For your personal situations, you can check out the description box and you can write to me if you're looking for a reading or you want to get into therapy. In order to release third-party blocks, karmic entanglements, karmic blocks, karmic relationships from your path, if they are out from your path, technically they are out. For transmutation of hatred into love, because if you learn to love, everything shifts automatically. For chakra alignment, which is the most important therapy, for age reversal and for energetically shifting things around you. All of these wonderful therapies. The information is given in the description box. Please go through it once before you write to me asking me about the fee or the price, because this is something that I say in every single channeling session. Yet I get mails from people asking me, give me more details, tell me this, tell me that. So it's very simple. Just below the video, everything is given. Okay. Also, you have to be ready for inner work. You have to understand that ascension is a lifestyle. Inner work is a lifestyle. If you are a genuine twin flame, if you are a star seed, if you are a light worker, if you're a sensitive person, an empathetic person, you feel differently about life and other things around you, then my dear friends, you will not be happy going to psychiatrist or psychologist who are going to give you some kind of synopsis and then put you on some pills and medications. Chemical pills, that's what I'm saying. I mean to say chemical medication. Meditation is the only path. Adhyatmikta is the only path, which is a pill-free journey. We teach you how to drop your anxiety, how to drop your depression by surrendering to source, by surrendering to masters and continuing to live your life without looking back, without turning around and seeing what happened and why and this and that. All right. So I will see you soon in another one. One love, peace out, and Jai Shri Ram.